Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tory. If you're new here, today we are coming to you a bit late night. The lighting's a little shadow-esque. I'm apologizing for that, but I wanted to do a quick little intro before I just jump right into it. I have been asked about my daily cleaning routines and my weekly resets and my get it all dones, and I wanted to just talk about that in today's video. Just some routines and tips, tricks, habits that has gotten me through all of this, being a stay-at-home mom to 4, trying to keep a home semi-organized and clean, all while keeping us happy and healthy. So I will state this, I am no expert, and I feel like my routines and resets are always evolving and they're always changing, and I feel like that is my best advice, just giving yourself a little bit of grace and trying your best to be good at adapting to change. So recently, I have been keeping, I guess, rules for myself when it comes to my day-to-day. I've touched on that before, that I do have a top 5 that I try and get done every single day. And 2 years ago, still had a top 5. Now, still have a top 5. But the only difference is it's going to vary every single day, every single week. So I have found that on Sundays is my day. I write down what my week is going to look like. I'm still getting those top 5 things done every single day. They're just more planned out. That way I can get to them, but there's flexibility. So for instance, tomorrow, I know I need to go to the grocery store. So usually when I do my top 5, and I will touch upon that in this video, I am trying to go for the dishes, the laundry, making my bed, and eating. And I know eating, that may sound silly to you, but it's something that takes care of me and takes care of the kids. And it's just one word that I have in my brain during the day. And then the 5th thing is something miscellaneous, like doing all the windows in the house, or maybe doing the bathrooms that day, or turning over the sheets and the bedspread. So if that makes sense, that's kind of where I'm going with it on my top 5, but I actually have added a new twist to this, and it's going to be different because I can't do this every single day, but I try every single day to get done 1 or 2 things that I know will take me 5 minutes that I've been putting off. So like today, for instance, I took my trash can and I disinfected it, wiped it down. I wiped down, the center of it and just really tried to keep it clean. And then the second thing I did was consolidate all of our plastic bags, because all we used to do was take them from the grocery store and shove them into a cabinet, and it was just getting chaotic in there. And I knew in my heart there could be so much more room in that cabinet if we just consolidated. So I consolidated all the trash bags or plastic bags. I did go through to see if each one had a hole, so that kind of extended my amount of time that I spent doing that for 5 minutes, but it took me like 10 minutes. So I threw out the ones with a hole, saved the ones for, whatever we need them for, and then went from there. Tomorrow, like I said, I know I have to go to the grocery store. So those random 5-minute things, I'm not going to dedicate time to. I'm going to sketch out little pockets of my day where I can get things done, all while caring for everybody else. So I have 3 at home with me right now and 1 in school, and I have 1 son who is a newborn if you're new here, and I have found that trying to get things done with him in my arms is challenging, obviously, but if I put him in the baby wrap, it feels a little better. It's more manageable. So he does contact nap on me. I like holding him, and that's really worked for us, but that does limit what I actually can do, if that makes sense. So it's really hard to bend down if he's in the wrap. It's hard to reach for things. It's actually painful for my dominant hand to continue to reach for things. I've noticed like my shoulder starts to burn, and that's when I know just to chill out and maybe put him down in the bassinet while I can do other things. So yes, without further ado, we are going to get right into this video. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tory. I make videos on motherhood, being as realistic as possible, all while being positive. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely hit the subscribe button, and we are going to get into our day. I'm going to start this video off by totally disclosing that I have not picked out music for the backgrounds of these videos in the longest time, just because I promised myself when I start getting paid on this channel that I will add myself to the epidemic sound that I was telling you about. So until that time, which may be soon if you continue to watch my videos, we're going to listen to pretty generic music or me talking in the background. So yeah, just wanted to make that disclaimer. I'm working on it. But what I've noticed, I have been taking tips and tricks from my Mimi and my own mom here on how to keep my home healthy, happy, and clean. And what I'm gathering is I need to transport myself to a time that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But that's really been helping me, just thinking about my childhood, thinking about the 90s and what they did. So I open up my windows every single morning. I'm going to do that in the winter too, just to get the stale air out, any sickness that may be looming. And I make sure the sunshine is coming in. I try and stay off my phone as much as possible and just listen to some music in the background. And those two things have made such an incredible adjustment to my day for all of us, for myself, for the kids, and it's just really beautiful what happens when you put your phone down. So that's been, once again, really helpful. And then I move on into a project that may take me 5 to 10 minutes because the girls always are curious as to what I am doing. And if they are not doing an activity, I have found that obviously they are going to get in the way. So they can help as much as they want. I'm all for that. I love the teaching of capability that goes on in the home when you have a stay-at-home parent, but at the same time I have to be realistic with myself and I have to be realistic with them that there are some things that can be done quicker and more efficiently with me there. So it's a balance for myself. I don't let them do everything, and I also have structure in the home to allow them to do their own responsibilities. So then I move on quickly to a different task. If you didn't know, we have chickens and ducks and a garden, and I have hobbies, and I don't really like labels, but I guess I don't fear. I've embraced it at this point. I have some tendencies that may lean towards an ADHD diagnosis, but I have found that in my 35 years of living, there are ways to do that in a positive sense. I guess living your life in a more efficient, like I said, and positive way. So just because I have all these hobbies doesn't mean I need to accomplish them every single day. I should be able to move about my day without all of these moving parts going on in my brain. If you are similar to me in this, you know that you have a million things going on in your brain at one time, and it's really hard to focus on that one thing. And really learning this about myself has taught me so much about my upbringing, school, and just really my adolescence, meeting my husband, just everything. So I have found that really having systems of support set in place and taking breaks has helped me. But at the same time, I want to have fun with it. So you can see here, I've done a plethora of things. I've done so many things today. And if I keep my brain moving, if I keep my body moving around, it's been really successful for me. So I'm moving on into some more beans I need to can. I have run out of mine. I wish I could have one big canning day, but my electric canner does 4 jars a day, and like I said before, I have several hobbies. So if I have a set it and forget it hobby, like this electric pressure canner, that's helpful to start in the morning, but then I have to go back to it. And once again, if you're similar to a brain like mine, it's really hard to restart that project, especially in the middle of the day. You're constantly in this battle of wanting to get it done, but also if you set it down and get away from it, you don't want to go back to it. And it's just a struggle. So yeah, that's me. I'm sharing my realistic day of keeping things clean and really trying to keep a positive spin on things. I have found that it just really helps me, and I hope it helps you. So let me know some of your tips and tricks down in the comment box, and I will get back to you because I love talking to all of you. Everyone has been so supportive, and it's just really incredible to see everyone that has this connection far and wide, young and old. So I will catch you on the next one, and I hope you're well wherever you are.